Hello, my name is Todd Brooks, and we're here with Ford Land, and we're going to give you a demonstration of what to expect for the COVID-19 screening stations for the thermal imaging camera setup. We're going to do a quick unboxing here just to give you an idea of what equipment you can expect to receive. This is the thermal imaging camera that comes from ICI out of Beaumont, Texas. As you unpack the box, you should be very careful not to use a box cutter. There are cables that reside in the very top of the box, so if you use a knife, it's very possible you could actually damage the cables, so be very careful when you're cutting open the box. First cable you unpack should be the composite cable. This is the cable is going to have a Canon plug on the back, an Ethernet connection, and then a power supply connection. RJ45 network cable extender, DC power supply to power the camera. There will also be an additional DC power cord that's in here, kind of tangled up, but it is here, I promise you. There we go. This will show you what this power cord goes to in just a second. It goes to what's known as a black body. This is the actual camera unit itself. Thermal imaging camera right here. This is actually a video camera inside the box. This device right here is known as a black body. The interior of this surface has a precision control temperature plate that gets heated to 37 degrees C. There's a process controller right here that holds it at a precise 37 degrees C. And we'll show all this in demonstration later. We're going to go through the tripod unboxing, and just to get some familiarity with the parts, there's one little I got you with a tripod, and we'll actually bring that to your attention. Just a quick unboxing and go through the part content. One tripod carry bag. When you get the tripod out, just open the legs, extend them out until they actually mechanically lock out. There's very simple pinch clamps right here. They're a friction lock. You can just extend. You'll notice on the bottom of the tripod it has a screw. There's a rubber adjustment, and then if you're on a carpeted surface, you can screw that out so you actually have a spike. If you're on a slippery surface, recommend just using the rubber foot. Extend the pole out, just lock it down, and there's a 3-segment leg set up here. I'll just go through this real quick. Okay, tripod's super stable, very good Vanguard unit. You'll have to take apart right here the handles. So there's a bit of assembly required on this, nothing significant. The handles are in this little plastic adapter. Just unscrew them out of the plastic adapter. Screw the handles into the tripod. You have a pan and tilt adjustment here. So there's one. You notice on the actual head of the tripod, you have some bubble levels that kind of help you set level. So now you have full adjustability to actually lock it down and get it set up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show the one I got you with this tripod. It's a high quality tripod, but there's one bit of functionality here that can bite you if you're not careful. This knob right here, this actually turns counterclockwise and clockwise. If you set this in the clockwise detent position and lock down the head, this enables the tripod to actually pan, and you do not want that setting. Loosen that handle, rotate that counterclockwise until it locks in detent. Now it gives you the ability to adjust the head, but now when you lock that handle down, the head is stable and locked out in azimuth rotation. The other thing that you'll need to observe, this handle right here, or the actual adapter for the base of the camera. So there's an orange button right here that helps as a lock to prevent any accidental deployments. Rotate that lever out. It will lock in place. It will not until you go to put that back in. So very simple, just boom, it ratchets and locks. So this is a standard 1/4 20 adapter for the base plate. This simply attaches to whether you're going to mount the black body or the camera head. 1/4-20 adapter. Screw it in. Just kind of get it squared up to the best of your ability. It's kind of parallel on the sides. We're good to go. So we're going to set this up. There's a dovetail adapter on both sides. If you see that, set in the back side first. Lock that in, and then it'll automatically lock out. So you're good to go. So you can loosen these and adjust that to wherever you need to, and then lock everything down securely. The other adjustments that you have on these two, you have a knob here and a knob here. This knob allows you to actually raise and lower the tripod to whatever the desired height is. This knob right here, the slightly lower knob, allows this to swivel as needed, and then lock that down. I wanted to provide some more amplifying information on the tripod. Inside the box that you get with your tripod, you're going to have a little instruction booklet in this pamphlet. So there's actually two. One is actually for the head of the tripod, and then one is for the tripod itself. So we're going to take a look at that knob that I pointed out earlier that could come to bite you. So if you go to page 9 of the manual for the English instructions, you'll notice here on the part description for the pan head, the thing that we're talking about predominantly is this F, and it's denoted as a switch. I refer to it as a knob. I think most people would associate that as a knob, but they identify that as part F. So I'm going to go to page 3. On page 3, you can actually see here where they show part F, and that is that knob. And they actually talk about through the instructions of how to actually lock that out if you want to be able to pan or if you want it to lock. And we want it to actually lock, so that knob must be in the counterclockwise position. That will enable you, when you lock down the tilting handle and secure it, there is no movement at all, and that's the desired operating position. Thank you.